guys, it's Friday and we're starting Chamber of Secrets. Okay, so I've kind of decided that the quotes thing is my thing. I went into this saying that quotes were going to be a heavily prominent part of Friday, and I didn't get organized enough for the first 4 books, but I did, I guess, get organized for the last set of chapters for the first book, so we're continuing on with that. Unfortunately, with these 3 chapters, there's not a whole lot happening, not a lot of quotable material, so just a little bit for me to discuss, but we'll get into it. Then Dobby must do it, sir, for Harry Potter's own good. So with this quote, we meet Dobby, who is easily one of the more interesting characters in Harry Potter, which is really saying something considering it's a book with many, many interesting characters. So what I want to talk about, since we already kind of touched on Dobby earlier this week, isn't so much about Dobby, but the aftermath of the Dobby incident at the dinner. And at this point, you know, the Dursleys have already always treated Harry badly. I mean, he was raised in a cupboard and was always not as preferred as Dudley. But I think with this, it goes from being poor treatment to, I mean, just straight up abusive treatment of Harry. I mean, you can't just lock somebody up in their room, install a cat flap, and let them out to go to the bathroom. It always has raised thoughts in my mind about Lily and Petunia. I mean, I just can't imagine you treating your flesh and blood that way. I mean, I guess it happens, but the whole Petunia backstory, I think there's a lot to that, and I guess we'll see as we get further into the book series. But Petunia's always been a really interesting character to me, just because there's got to be somewhere in there that Harry is her sister's son, and that she treats him like this is just, it blows my mind. But I have fabulous aunts, so maybe that's why I just don't understand it. He's getting away! He's getting away! Really? Can someone explain this entire line to me? Because I don't totally get it. I mean, you've got Vernon, who Harry's been a thorn in his side since the day he arrived on his doorstep. He would like nothing more than for Harry to disappear off the face of the planet. But then, when Harry is doing exactly what he would like, he's protesting it and calling for his wife to help. I don't get it. But, you know, maybe it's not so much that he minds that Harry's escaping, just that he's losing this battle. Draco Malfoy, said George, not Lucius Malfoy's son. Must be. It's not a very common name, is it? Said Harry. Okay. This quote kind of brings up a point that I've been wanting to discuss for a while now, and will further discuss throughout the series, because it kind of ties in with my quote theme, because it's a communication issue that they seem to have in the Harry Potter world. I mean, really? At some point in the last year, Ron has not mentioned to his brothers or any of his family members about Draco. It just kind of is a jumping off point, because I just feel like there's a huge lack of communication in the Harry Potter world. And this kind of is just the beginning of it, and maybe the Weasleys are kind of the start of it, because if they would just communicate a little better, I mean, really mention your arch nemesis to your siblings, that would be good. Did it go alright? I mean, that was very wrong, boys. Very wrong indeed. Okay, so we meet Arthur Weasley in this series, and I was very amused by Nathaniel's point that he made the other day about how he thinks that, you know, Arthur is just kind of a way to poke fun at all of the Harry Potter fans, and I don't know if that was really her intent, because I don't know that Chamber of Secrets was as popular as it is now when it first came out, or the Harry Potter series as a whole. But it's definitely an angle that I appreciate, because it does make a lot of sense that he's kind of the equivalent of any Harry Potter fan. Yeah, that's really all I have to say on that. Yeah, Alex, we'll see you tomorrow.